Hey guys, what's up? It's AB Trades here. We're going to be doing our stocks to watch out for tomorrow video. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we do have a lot of important news that's hitting the market tomorrow. One of them being FMOC meeting minutes is being released tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So a little after lunchtime, we're going to be seeing some meeting minutes come out. We're going to be seeing some minor news that's coming out in the morning. So we should have a lot of volatility coming into the market tomorrow, especially on SPY, SPX, and the market as a whole. So that's something that we need to be watching out for tomorrow. Now, if you've never been to my channel, I'm AB Trades, and I teach people how to day trade options. I do breakdown videos almost every single night if I can, and today is another one. So, getting into it, we always start off with SPY first because it is the S&P 500 ETF. It basically has one of the most liquid options tables in the market. Looking here at SPY, again, we validated this as support and now we're coming back up, but we kind of broke through this downtrend. What I'm really expecting here is, if we look here on the 15-minute, we had this down channel, we hit that support, we're coming back up to this uptrend channel, and then we fell through this uptrend channel, and then we found some support here at around 284, 283 area. We've been trying to grow ever since, but we've been hitting that 287 support a lot today. We came up and we hit it first, then we had a sell-off and we tried to get up near it, but then we didn't quite get it filled. We had a lot of consolidation this morning, first thing in the morning, so we didn't really quite know what to do. What I would be watching out for, as I said in the pre-market notes of SPY. If you want access to my SPY pre-market notes, it's for free. Just click the Discord link below. I also provide pre-market notes on all top stocks in the paid course, which is the second link in the description. You can take a look at that if you'd like. If not, we're moving on. So if you can see here, as mentioned, we have a lot of support and resistance to be found between 287 and 288 on SPY. So what you're watching out for here is to see if we can get into the zone. If we can't, we're going to see some rejection. If we start to get up here, start to flatline, start to reverse, then we're going to see a breakthrough and see some downside down to 281. But if we can start to build in this support zone, break above 288 and then continue higher, then I would say we're continuing higher. This is just our zone of resistance or zone of inflection to see what's going to happen from here on out. AMD, we're looking at AMD here on the daily. We do have this trend line that we have been following, and we're still holding above it, which is good. We have a lot of consolidation, which isn't necessarily good, but we are holding this trend line, showing that it isn't a long-term uptrend. Facebook here is finding some resistance at around 185. That's been mentioned multiple times here. Facebook is showing a lot of resistance at 185 with a lot of support at 180. So we've basically been trading range bound here in between 180 and 185. So it should be a simple trade until we break either above 185 and hold, or we break below 180. Netflix here is still holding this 342 support. So we're still going to be watching that as support. If it doesn't hold, then we'll be looking to retest 325 on the way back down. Amazon, if you can see here, we're starting to consolidate a bit. We are starting to make some lower lows, which isn't necessarily good, but we are still holding. But again, you see how we're coming up and we're starting to reverse, and we're making these lower lows and these now a lower high. This isn't necessarily a good pattern that we're seeing in the market right now. Basically, SPY is at a huge level of indecision. A lot of stocks like Amazon and now going to Apple here, we can see that we're making lower highs and lower lows, which is a sign of a downtrend. So if these stocks are starting to signal a downtrend while SPY is in this indecisive/corrective area, then we may start to see that reversal fall off in SPY and then get that sell-off in the market. But again, only time will tell. Looking here is MSFT. We also have this same thing. We're making this lower high, and so we're going to be looking to target a lower low below around 123. Remember, guys, the stock market is full of simple patterns. Even if you follow strategic setups, fib retracements, Elliott waves, it all has uptrends, downtrends, and correction phases. That's all the market is. Bull, bear, neutral, right? So that's all we're looking at. Right now, we're signifying we were in an uptrend, and right now it's looking like we're moving to that downtrend. Tesla here is actually breaking lower like we've been saying. It finally hit that under 200. We hit that 195.25 as our low, so we're looking really good. We're trying to find some support, but I expect to see a little bit of a gap fill up here to around 211, 212, and then see that nice continuation of that sell-off on Tesla. Looking here at Disney, we can see that we've started to consolidate a bit more. We do have this huge gap, 9 times out of 10 gaps fill, so I'll just say watch out for that to eventually fill if we break below 130. But right now we've been holding 130 as support, so I'll be looking for an uptrend long term. INTC has been dropping like a rock here. We've been now approaching this long-term support that we've been looking at here at around $42, $43, and that's what we're seeing here. So if we don't get that reversal here at around $43, then just watch for continuation of a sell-off. QCOM here, we're having the same thing. We had a nice push up on news from Apple. Now we started to get that consolidation, almost looking like an extended head and shoulders pattern where we have shoulder, head, shoulder, and we're starting to sell off more. It's looking like we're trying to get up high to maybe fill this gap up to $80 and then see that nice reversal. But again, like we said, we're starting to show some weakness in this market in individual stocks, QCOM being one of them. JPM, another stock requested by the group, is actually starting to trend up a bit. If you look here, we do have around 110, we have this support, and then we have this gap fill area here to around 106. So this is going to be our area of support. This is what we're looking at for support here. If we drop below here, then we'll be looking to fill this. If not, then we'll be looking to push back up to this overhead resistance at around 116. So watch that on JP Morgan. Looking at SMH, is an ETF for semiconductors. We're starting to sell off hard as well. We have $100 as a whole dollar support because we have support, 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 and we also have support, support, support back here down at around 97. So we'll be looking at 100 as our first support, 97 as our second support if we don't stop falling. Again, semiconductors is just one of the many facets of SPY. So seeing that this sector is starting to sell off as well. Again, guys, I'm not saying we're facing a downtrend on SPY. I'm just saying there is a high possibility that we do. So if we do, don't look at it as a surprise. EA, Electronic Arts, has been showing some support here at around 92 and it's still holding. Coca-Cola here got up to this high here of around 49.50 and now it's starting to sell off. This sell-off should be expected here to around 47.50, 48, or at least what we've been seeing here, because that's where we have support being placed in this areas around here. BAC, Bank of America, is now showing some support between $28 and resistance of $30. So again, we're still trading range bound. We're looking for it to continue upwards unless it breaks down. And then last but not least, Johnson & Johnson. We're actually starting to hold this as support, but we're starting to break down. So we're really going to see what's going to happen here, where the highs are going to come in, where the lows are going to come in. Are we going to form a triangle? Really, right now, the whole market as a whole is in a corrective indecisive period. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all tomorrow.